Hey, man. Um, did you see the 16-year-old who posted about their four-year anniversary with an uncle? Dog,
I didn't see it.
bro. Bruh.
Tell me
And you know
about
how Twitter went crazy with it? It's like,
Twitter. What's Twitter, bro?
fuck you, man. Like, oh, X. They investigated, bro. Like, all she posted was happy 4-year anniversary and all of that. And then, bruh, they went deep into it, bruh. They found the guy, bruh. Turns out the uncle is about like a 40-year-old uncle who's married and he's a pastor as well, man. Shout out, man. Like,
I didn't see that shit. I didn't
you
see
know,
anything. I didn't see anything.
I think what's crazy for me with that story is how she got gifted a phone, right? An iPhone 15 Pro Max or something like that.
Yeah.
And she captioned it like I'm breaking generational curses.
Duh, it's iPhone 15. What the fuck?
Hey, bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. You didn't see the story.
I did see it.
Wow.
I did see it, but I mean that's basic. I mean, obviously I don't mean to tarnish the images of these new churches and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
everyone has an agenda too, you know.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. So I don't even want to say the pastor did
Yeah.
it because he's a false pastor or anything, bro.
Yeah, it's
My
nothing
mind's
about being
telling
like
me
a,
no.
but my body. It's nothing. It's nothing about being a fake pastor, bro. Like,
I mean, the body wants what it wants, you know.
Hey,
So
bro,
it's a
that's
matter
crazy,
of.
though.
I mean, obviously, I'm religious as well. So
If-
maybe I think they say I don't know. There was this saying I used to hear. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
Yeah.
it says the devil comes at you at your highest.
yeah, that's true.
So what if my guy was about to like be the one that broke generational curses, not the girl? So she spoke too soon.
Fair enough. But my only thing is that, like, bruh, like, if that's their 4-year anniversary and she's 16, do the math, bro.
Hold on.
Age of 12.
She's 12, 6. Oh, he's 16.
Bruh.
So 16 and his 4-year anniversary. So
Yeah,
16
bro.
minus 4, that gives leaves us with a 2. So 12.
12, bro.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
So he's a okay. No, names,
You
no
know
names.
what, man? Like, if I must be honest, man, when I was in high school,
It don't make sense. Then why is your pastor? Then he don't deserve to be a pastor.
No,
Even
it's
even
not
her
even-
being
it's-
16,
it is-
even her being 16 and him being 40. That's big.
it
that's
has
a
nothing
big
to do with
age gap.
being a pastor, to be honest, bro. Like, men do that every day, left,
No,
right,
but
and
you are a
center.
pastor. When you're a pastor, you know. I mean, you're how do they call it? A pillar of the community. You know. So you're supposed to
Maybe
lead
that's
by
where
example.
he gets his strength from.
Fair enough. Okay, it could be, but still, even if that's where you get your strength from, in the end, you know, you are a pillar of the community. There's no,
Yeah.
we don't expect a pastor to behave this way. Pastor,
Yeah.
you are teaching people how to live morally and stuff like that. So the moment you do things like this, obviously
Yeah.
everyone else in the church will be like, because now think of what his followers are gonna think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would come to my pastor for counseling and be like, oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've been having this thought
then
of
turns
being
out-
with a small child. Yeah, I need to pray for you.
That's why they say follow my advice, not what I'm doing.
Doing. Fair
But
enough.
if
Yeah,
I
okay,
must be
true.
honest, man, like when I was in high school,
Yeah.
but all the fire girls were being chowed by these guys that were like
Where were you? Where
that
did you
are
attend? Where did
working
you attend?
academia
What's that?
high school. Fuck you know academia, right? But like
I do.
all I'm saying
I
is
know
like,
academia
like,
all too well.
I remember being there. But I remember being there, and I was just like, I can't wait to finish so I can also chow the high school hands. Do you get it?
No.
No, you don't get it.
So you wanna be
It
at
flew
university because you feel at university then you'll chow there.
That's not even university. I used to think that, okay, once you get a job, then you can chow the grade 12 hands. Because I couldn't get the grade 12 hands.
Where did you okay, obviously now I'll be your physio, what do they call them? Therapist? Yeah, I'll be a therapist. So let's try and dive deep into the wood because
those were dumb thoughts.
no, they were dumb thoughts, but
were
obviously
dumb
you
thoughts.
don't just develop these thoughts suddenly. Obviously something must have happened, or it must
No,
have
it's
been
just-
your
it's-
neighbor's probably doing it, or someone in the community was doing it, and
No,
then you
it's-
picked it up. Because I didn't have those thoughts, and we are the same
it's not,
age.
It's not neighbors, bro. Like it's girls. Like in your caliber, girls your age or girls in your grade, when you holler at them and then they hit you with that, oh, you're too young for me, you're not matured enough, and then you look at the people they're dating, and it's guys that are driving cars, and it's guys that are established.
Not
Okay,
always.
most okay,
Because
not most of the time.
the image that came to mind right now, you're right, but obviously I'm not bringing it down.
So that's what drove me to be like, even me when I get there, I'm going to chow them.
Because what I was thinking is, I think I was in grade 8, right?
Why even thinking about girls in grade 8?
Bro. I was so focused on school, but this lady came up. But I get your point. I experienced that. I was young, man.
Yeah, man.
Childhood trauma. But I was young, and then she said that to me. You know, like, yeah, you're too young and mature. And that's the thing. The girls force guys to grow up so quick. Like, you need to grow up fast. I mean, studies even show. I don't know what studies. I don't know who wrote it, but apparently, ladies mature before men.
Yeah.
But I think when obviously being a young lady and then you read things like this, you feel like every other guy is too immature and you're more mature. Why not grow with a guy and then, you know? But that's the thing, girls, not all the girls, but most of the girls that we were with at the time, you know, they were in a rush to just be matured or be perceived as matured ladies. But in all honesty, we were all young kids. We were all learning.
Trying to figure life out. Yeah.
But they make it seem like you're still far back off.
At what stage do you draw the line between, all right, this is you're being a pedophile, or this is traditional? Because if I must be honest, we still have stuff like Olufuko in Namibia.
What's Olufuko, bro?
It's like young girls, 15, 13, 14, that are being not auctioned, but they line up, and guys walk past to see who they deem appropriate for marriage.
And do they get married at that age?
Yeah. Olufuko Festival, that's what it is. I mean,
I've heard of the festival before, but I've not attended.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but the way I understand it is that girls at a young age, they come to this platform to find suitors for them. And it's very young girls that are not even of age.
To be fair, if you're gonna say Olufuka, I'm not familiar with what was happening, but I know it happens in the north, right? So obviously, there's no statistics, no research or anything saying about it, but obviously we know the northern part of the country was not so educated in that sense. I think we have most teenage pregnancies as well happening that side of the country. So obviously these guys are still they are yet to be obviously in the nicest way. They are yet to be civilized. Understand? So I mean, they are still the tradition.
What makes you say that they're not civilized? Just because they're not Western followers doesn't make them not civilized.
No. Civilized is in the sense of every child under the age of 18 is supposed to be in school and, you know, trying to work towards her future or his future. Not necessarily supposed to be married already. Because I'm assuming once this guy chooses her, she stays home and she becomes a baby-making machine. Baby-making machine. That's all it is. And then Namibian population goes up, poverty goes up. You know?
But we need the population to go up.
We need the population to go up for what?
Keep pumping.
For what? For what? We are 30 million now.
The economy.
What economy?
Bro, our economy is shit because of the population.
Because the population is low.
Do you think Gaza would be where he is right now if he was in a country with a population of 45 million people? Bruh, that guy he'd be gone, bruh. He'd be gone, bruh.
No, I get your point. I get your point. But no.
Guys, populate.
No. You're wrong. No, what you're referring to is one man. You are referring to one man.
No, not just one man.
No, listen.
Everything in general.
Let's speak statistics. Our education system is barely surviving. with the few that we have, they're barely surviving.
Yeah.
Our hospitals are barely surviving. Fair enough. The only thing that's surviving is the clubs or the bars. Generally, everything else is not. Look, the little population we have.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
cater for what you have.
Let's get to a young 15 million. A young 15 million.
I expect China to make that statement. China has the money. Put your money where your mouth is.
Nah, man.
Namibia don't have the money.
You don't need money to have babies, bro.
No, you don't need money to have babies. I get that. But we need money to maintain and sustain these babies. Because now, this is where we get people crying and say, the country or the government is not doing anything. You know, because that's all you are going to bear. Because now this guy is going to make children thinking, okay, this child will be the one that will take me out of this poverty that I'm in because the government is not doing anything. And meanwhile, all you're doing is adding to the burden.
Yeah.
We are barely able to manage with what we have.
What we have, yeah.
And then you are adding more. You are adding to the problem. The government is not helping. Why the hell would you go make more babies?
Because in the hope, the more babies you have, the better chances you have at coming out the hood. That's the narrative. That's the narrative.
I mean, to be fair, babies are counted as investments.
But speaking of that, I just want to ask, like, don't you think that, like, with all of these that's happening, especially with this 14 or 16-year-old girl, man, it's a very disturbing story for me. Like, don't you think, like, poverty is a gateway for everything? That's not good.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You disagree?
I disagree.
Can I lend? Can I lend?
Go on.
If that girl was coming from a stable household that didn't care about iPhones, do you think that she would be entertaining 40-year-old guys? Because one of the things she brags about is my man lets me pick anything I want to eat after school. That's number one. That's number one.
Hold on.
That's one aspect of it.
I have an answer.
The other aspect of why I'm saying
on.
like poverty is a gateway for everything.
Yeah.
Look at a lot of guys that are going into crime.
All right.
Why are they going into crime? It's because they're trying to hustle to feed whoever it is that they want to feed.
Now you're assuming it's because there's poverty at home. That's why they're going into crime.
I'm not assuming. It's facts.
All right. Okay. So
it's not assumptions.
So out in our population, obviously in our country, it's not population, but in our country.
And then one more thing.
Yeah, sure.
Look at the amount of guys that are being chowed in the back.
You know whose image came to my mind? The other guy that was interviewed by, what's the Diamond?
Who?
The other guy that was interviewed by Diamond.
Who's Diamond?
Diamond, the Doc's sister. The one that said...
I didn't check that interview, man.
I know Diamond. Yeah, the one that John sent you. There was this guy talking about... there was this... I don't want to mention what he was saying.
No. There's... okay, fair enough. I don't know that one.
Basically, he said, these guys promised me that if, they will get me a VW, but all they gave me was 200.
Hey, bro.
And he's saying he was passed on from one man to another, and then he just keeps getting 200. And then she says, I guess you're gay then. No.
Yeah. I'm not gay. That's what they say.
But let's not deviate from the main point.
Just one more thing. One more thing.
Okay, go on.
There was a pastor who was chowing this homeboy.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
He promised him a job, bro.
I think it's the same guy because he's saying it was pastors, it was actors, it was clinics. Yeah,
it's that one. He's saying
he found these guys at clinic in Okinawa. They think that's where he found them. I mean, he did. So that guy is, but nonetheless, the main point being,
I think that's poverty is a gateway to a lot of things.
It is a contributing factor, but I don't think it's the main reason. Because think of it this way: I think all it is just being unserious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm from a poverty background.
Yeah, we all from poverty.
So are you? So why are you not that? You get it? So no. Listen. Yeah. Point number one. Point number two, bro. I can tell you about. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll tell you this. Most of the students that are at universities are from these backgrounds. You get it? Yeah. So the nice thing we have in our country that's probably not available in other countries is that student loan. In other African countries, you get a student loan to pay for you. So all you need to do, I think from grade 1 to grade 12, you study for free. You get it? Yeah. They charge you obviously these hidden fund,
pay for a book and whatnot.
Pay for casual and stuff like that, but it's nothing significant. You get it? Yeah. Education is free in that sense, and then after you pass, all you have to do is get a declaration of your mom saying, "Look, I don't have money to pay for this guy's school."
Afford it.
So NASFAF will take over, and then NASFAF gives you money to keep going to school.
Fair enough.
So tell me about poverty. Obviously, you will sleep hungry sometimes, but once that refund lands, it can sustain you for a whole year or two.
But that refund used to come in like, they'll say it will come in April. It turns out it's coming in December, bro. It's not as easy as you are making it seem, bro.
I know it's not as easy
Like,
as I'm making
bro,
it seem. I know. Look, I understand.
I'm not gonna lie
I understand,
to you,
but
bro.
I'm not gonna.
Especially
I'm not.
with social media, bro. Like,
No, I get it.
These people
but that's
are
not,
looking.
We can't blame poverty. We can't blame poverty because
I blame poverty.
I
for a
expect
lot
you
of
to
things,
blame.
bro.
I expect you to blame poverty in that aspect. If you're talking about countries like DRC, you get what the kids have to do there.
No, bro,
The
in
kids have to
Namibia
do-
as well,
No,
bro.
bro, it's-
Bro, like I promise you,
it's
ne,
true, it
I
exists.
promise you, ne, you would not have the amount of disruption that you have today if it wasn't for poverty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you,
I
bro.
doubt, bro.
You disagree.
I disagree.
You
man.
genuinely disagree.
I disagree. I don't want to. Okay, maybe
That's
say
crazy.
poverty is the main contributing factor, but not.
Yeah, it is. I'm not saying it's the only contributing factor.
Alright, okay.
Like, I'm
Because
saying-
I
I'm
feel
not
like
saying-
because there are these kids that normally it's like when they're teens and growing up, they just obviously want to prove a point to their friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, nah, that's influence.
Yeah,
you
so
know? I'm not
exactly that's what I'm
talking
saying.
about that.
Because what I'm thinking is obviously me and you we probably all have these friends.
Yeah.
Me and you are from we don't fake the poverty. We are the actual poverty guys together. We are the ghetto, and then there's these guys from uptown that talk about the ghetto.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I'm from
basically,
the ghetto,
so you get these guys that are well off at home. Mom is
Yeah.
a teacher.
Yeah.
Or aunties and
Hey,
nurse and
those
stuff
guys
like
used
that.
to annoy me.
Exactly, you get it. These guys come with you come with nice food at school and stuff
Hey,
like
man,
that.
they get
You
a
want-
$50 every
you get
day.
it. You don't have that privilege. You get
Oh,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now this guy still somehow somewhere so I think what Omar Johnson says.
Yeah.
I don't know. He says something in the lines of how you bring up this kid because now this kid grows up thinking I have it all. So they don't focus in school
Yeah.
because they think they got it. So then you who knows you don't got it,
Yeah.
you have to focus in school. Understand you? So then that's how you tend to go further in life as compared
Yeah.
to some of these guys. I'm not saying all of them, but some of these guys. So that's what I'm saying. Poverty is not really a contributing factor
Hey.
at all times because
Okay.
once you see the condition at home, it takes a grown up. You need to grow up fast. You see the condition at home. You see, okay, we are barely. I think mom is barely making money when she
Yeah.
goes to the market.
Yeah.
So we are barely eating. So I need to sacrifice. I don't want the oysters anymore, mom. I don't want the grasshoppers, mom. Just give me cab money to go to Nast for this.
Do you know
like
why we were able to thrive through poverty and why you're able to say poverty is not a factor for
It's
a
not
lot
the
of
main.
distraction?
Not in Namibia.
It's one of the main in Namibia.
Yeah, but not.
But
not,
do you know why you were able to thrive?
why? Tell me.
It's
man.
because there was never a day you could bring something outside. You could bring something home that's outside your tax bracket.
I'll get whooped, obviously.
Like,
not even
the
that.
day,
I think
the day bruh, I remember bringing a phone home, man. And the Zali is asking me like, where did you get this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no. Like at first, I was hiding it, so I'll charge it when she's not around. Blah 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 blah. And then she eventually found it. And then she was like, where'd you get it? Oh, no, it's not mine. It's my friend's. Blah. What is it doing here? Blah, blah. Bruh, the story went south. She wanted to chow me. And then I ran. And then she chased me. And then she tripped and fell. Hey, bro, I brought
you go
myself. Hey, bro.
how did it
Hey, bro. Hey, that was a big ass whooping, bro.
But I get that point because the first time I bought a phone as well, I borrowed it from a cousin of mine, right? So the next day at school we are wearing casual, and the cool kids, the haves, bring their phones to school.
Yeah.
When you're in casual, you get it. So now I also want to show that I also have a phone. So this is what I went to do. This is the first and the last time I did it, by the way. So I went to this
You
guy.
learned your lesson.
I went to this guy. I got Dixons. I think the shoes were called Dixon.
Dickies?
Dixon. It was like the loafers, and it was a green sign. Is it Dixon?
Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
I got those shoes. Is it Dixon or maybe Converse? One of those lines, right?
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
I got a chino.
Yeah.
And I got a black and white shirt.
Yeah.
This shit was from Adgas.
Oh, yeah.
That's how. So I
Oh,
borrowed
you
it from
copped
this guy,
You
right?
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought you copped it.
And I
was like,
paid.
yo,
I paid five
You was some
Namibian
coins, bro.
dollars.
Yeah.
$5 to my friend.
Yeah.
To give me his Samsung E250.
For the day.
Yeah, I went to take it at I think 8 o'clock. and I was gonna go with it to school the next day.
Yeah.
So obviously that day I didn't sleep. Under my blanket. So under my blanket, I'm using that E250 man. You get it. So the next day, it's time to go to school, right? So I wear my uniform. I put that shit in the bag.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to explain to mom where I got these things? So I put these things in the bag. I go to school. At school, when I tried to go to school. That day I went to school early because I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you came, you get it." So I took that in the bathrooms. I changed. Shit is wrinkled.
Oh,
like, okay,
it is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
I just
fuck
fix it. There I am, bro. Chilling with my phone.
Yeah, chilling.
Feeling all hot and stuff like that. I enjoyed the day.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, time had to come. We had to
return.
Yeah. to take back people's things. So now here's the guy. He started to ask, "Yo,
what's my shit?"
When I bring you my shit. So yeah, Sunday. That's another extra $5.
Fuck, man.
So that's an extra $5. But nonetheless, it's so much work, man. I realize it's just so much work. It's fake. Yeah, so that was the first and last time. I was not caught.
I remember.
I just came to a realization. I said, nah, you know what? It is. My mom said to me, this one thing I remember till this day.
Yeah.
So my son, I think she caught me once. I took something else I went to borrow something else.
Yeah.
She didn't beat me. She said,
Your mom never beat you, did she?
she always threatened to, but she never did really.
Yeah, because the way your mom is, man, is like that person was like she
lied to me
speak
so many
sense
times.
into you. Like it's not some hey my mom will chow me. Hey.
Nah. She just said to me, my son, if we have, we have. If we don't have,
we don't.
we just don't.
Like
It was a short line.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, she didn't have to whoop me for that shit to sink in.
Yeah.
That was deep. And
Yeah,
I'm telling you, normally I live at the ghetto, right? So to go to I mean after school I have to go in my house.
Yeah.
So normally I'll hang around, wait for the whole kids to go home,
And then
I'll go home because I don't want to be laughed at. You get it? And then later on I realized, no, look at this.
Yeah.
Look,
Fuck it.
fuck it. It is what it is. I can't change it. It is what it is. So I start going home. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I started feeling way better, bro, because the act was now done.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I live in a ghetto, accept me for what I am. And then I realized 80% of the people live in ghettos. So like, so why was I hiding? Why was I hiding in the first place?
Bro.
Everyone is living in the ghetto. It's a struggle. That's why we are all in Katutura in the first place.
Bro.
You get it? But yeah, that's my story, bro.
The craziest story you ever told me was how you bought shoes from a guy, or did you sell shoes from? Nah, I think you bought shoes from a guy, man.
I don't remember. Go on.
And then I don't know how, but you needed the money, and then you went back and you're like, "Oh, my mom said you must bring back my money." Bruh, that story never left me, bro. I'll be sitting at home, man. I'm just thinking about it, like, dang, bro. The way we used our mothers, man. Boy, it's crazy.
It was order with me shoes, right? Just order with me, but there's this guy I knew. So he's selling shoes. Is the MX? MX. It's coming out at the time.
Yeah, black MX.
Black
I know
MX,
it.
all
I
black.
know it. Yeah.
So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I want this shoe, man. So I go there, get the shoe, and then I go home. I'm like, hey, all my money was it 500 or 300? Like, nah, it's not worth it, man. I need my money. So I'm like, how am I gonna ask this guy to give me back my money, even though I wore the shoes once? I was like, I'll use my mom. I was like, yo, yeah, how's it, bro? Yeah, you know the shoes that you got.
I need my money.
My mom wants the money, man. The guy didn't even hesitate. He didn't hesitate. Obviously, you hear someone's mom.
Oh, shit.
He obviously came on and like, yeah, sure, okay, sure. As long as the shoes are in good condition,
Yeah.
I'll take them back.
Yeah.
You get it? And then
and
obviously
you
I
got your money back.
I got my money back, bro.
Hey, man, there was an era of like grasshoppers, ne? In high school.
I seen they, what is he? I seen they, what do you call them?
No, the shoes.
Oh, fuck.
They were Bruh, there was a time where like if you want to be a cool cat, you need to rock the grasshoppers. First time, Aye, bro. Like, hey, they were like 500 or 600 at
They
the
were.
time.
And there was street house.
And there was, is it, and there was,
Street house started selling them,
the-
and then street house had to close down.
yeah, but the context is,
Yeah.
the normal school shoes that we buy,
Toughies.
they're like 150 or
Yeah, that was
200.
tough, Israel. You had to be tough.
So having to convince your mom, Kuja meme,
I deserve this.
I need the 600 over the 150. It doesn't make sense, bro. My mom one day, bro, she surprised me, bro. Like, black parents, they always try, bro. They try,
Yeah.
So she came home and she's like, oh, you're always talking about you want grasshoppers. Here's your grasshoppers. And they're like Temu grasshoppers, man. Like, bro, grasshoppers, yeah, from Jet, yeah. Bro, what's this name? They had a hard soul, bro. When you walk, it's like,
How do you tell your mom?
cup. Oh,
Wait. So Monday comes. I guess you get them the weekend. So Monday comes. It's time to wear your shoes.
Bro,
Your mom is waiting.
bro.
Your mom is waiting for you to wear your shoes. My son, wear your grasshoppers.
I rock them, bro. I didn't give a fuck, bro.
She got them on sale.
Bro, and when you walk, bro, they're like, cup. But grasshoppers are silent, bro. But these ones were so Jet, you must fire that person. Fuck off, man.
Fire the designer.
It was crazy, man.
We'll start a petition to fire the designer of Jet.
Bro,
that was childhood trauma, bro.
Like, I love this childhood trauma, bro. My dad came home one day.
Yeah.
He came home one day with he bought like I don't know, they were probably at the bar somewhere, and then someone was selling like monitors, for the computers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he bought like 3 of those, monitors.
At least your dad came back home.
Hey, bro, that was cool. Yo, that's deep, bro. That's deep. That's deep.
Obviously, I can't relate. But go on.
Well, fuck it. All right, cool. So he came home with like 3 monitors, and he was like, "My son, and they go on their computer.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't want you to ever leave the house. Like, here's your computers." And I'm like, I was so excited because I saw the monitors, and I was like, okay, now I'm looking for the box. Mouse? Yeah, it was there. No mouse, no keyboard, no box. I'm like, hey, don't be my life.
Improve.
Bro, I got stories for days, man. Hey, bro, they stay there, man. What are you going to use them?
So he bought 3, one for each
3
room.
monitors, bro.
One for each room.
There was only one room. Man.
Were they even working?
I didn't test them. I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
Why didn't you sell them?
Sell them to who, bro? Who's going to buy monitors, bro?
I don't know.
I mean,
someone in the street.
grade 9 or whatever. Like, you think I didn't have business mindset?
Yo, in the tour, business mindset comes at you like in grade 9.
It
comes to you at least in grade 5.
My mom whipped that business mindset out of me, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
Nah, lies, bro. You're lying.
I'm not going to lie
You're
to
lying,
you.
bro. You played football, right? You played football.
Bro.
Did you or did you not gamble?
Yeah, I gambled sometimes at school.
What business mindset was whooped out of you if you still gambled at school?
Aye, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, ne? Aye, bro. Growing up was tough.
Should we call like what do you call it? Women and child abuse. Are you good?
Nah.
Oh, wait. I got a question for you. You asked me so many questions. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, does that count as child abuse, or did you
Discipline.
take that as discipline?
I took it as discipline. Because if I look at a lot of my homies that I grew up with
That were not disciplined.
Like,
so then use the
they're
right
not doing
words.
good. For me, like I'm so glad my mom whooped my ass, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I would not be here right now if I went the path that I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like,
Fair enough.
Like, my mom whooped my ass into correction. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, modern day they might look at it as like
I was not,
child abuse or whatever.
I was. My mom didn't whoop me.
Yeah.
My sister did. I don't know. I think, like you said, my mom just didn't have
She
that.
just spoke to you, yeah.
Yeah, she just didn't have that heart.
Same with my dad.
She was quite deep.
Yeah.
It's like she was like
the
a
words
J Cole.
they
Yeah, she's a J Cole. She only
Yeah.
uses 3 lines to touch you.
At least your mom spoke to you, bro. Like my dad.
Wait.
Yeah.
Before you go, before you go to your dad,
Yeah.
right? My mom spoke to me so much that she even gave me the what do you call it, the daddy talk or the men talk.
Away.
Obviously, dad didn't come back home.
Yeah,
So,
he went to go buy milk.
so
and
guess how long that line was.
just one sentence.
So I'm outside, right? I'm washing dishes outside,
Yeah.
and she comes, my son. It's like, Ma. Yeah, once you start, you need to start using condoms, okay? Guess what? And she walks off. But
End of
still,
discussion.
bro, I honestly, I appreciate
And
that
you
stuff.
you still remember it. You
I
still
remember that
stuck
stuff
to it.
because I'm not gonna lie, man. Being raised
Oh,
by
I hope you stuck to it.
yeah, bro. I remember the exact words. Being
Yeah.
raised by a single mom.
Yeah.
And her realizing that I've come of age.
Yeah.
And she's
And
like,
she knows that she needs to have this talk with you.
This has to happen.
Nobody's gonna do it. Yeah.
You get, and I appreciate these little things that my mom was doing, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
I think I probably don't say it to her enough as well. Obviously, and this is
You
not a
should,
platform
man.
to say.
Like,
but
give her
yeah,
flowers. I mean, not here because she's not gonna watch
Yeah,
this. But like,
definitely, yeah.
give her a call after this. But like, speaking of speaking of which, man, my dad, bro. There was a time, my family found out. Not my family. My mom found out that we were trying to
smoke weed.
no, not smoke weed. We were collecting weed seeds.
Weed, like actual weed. Or
Yeah,
like,
the seeds, because we wanted to start a plantation.
you and who?
Me and my other bro. Yo, bruh.
So
like,
you
I
thought
remember it
this is
so
the way
well.
out of poverty.
Yeah, man. Like, I remember it so well, man. Like,
Yeah.
my dad gave me a stare, bruh. Like, he just looked at me like in some heavy disappointment. He didn't even touch me, bruh. He looked at me in some heavy disappointment, bruh. And
That's
I will
poetic.
never forget that stare, bruh. Like,
poetic.
bruh, I looked at him there and I was like, fuck, bruh. And then my mom, obviously, she was like, oh, you're not going to chow him. I'll chow him.
We do what we say.
But yeah, bro, like,
I think now I understand. You needed a whooping, bro. I didn't.
Yeah, I
You
needed a
it, bro.
fucking whooping,
What were you
bro.
doing with weed? What? How old were you?
Hey, bro, like this is probably grade 8, grade 9, bro.
What were you? What? Oh, it's academia though. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
uptown.
Bro,
Uptown.
like, those places were
we don't
crazy.
have those stories. At Katutura, we had stories of benzene.
Oh.
What else was there? Benzene was trending. You know benzene,
and
right?
glue, I think.
Nah, glue was
Sniffing
for,
glue.
Nah, uptown, bro.
There was that.
We had cheap stuff, benzene.
Benzene, and I don't know.
That's all we had, benzene.
I don't know, bro. I didn't.
That's only
I didn't.
benzene.
I didn't go high school. in the hood.
That was the only. What is this? What's COVID? What was COVID? What was COVID?
COVID.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
What was it? What did we call it? It was a
COVID.
pandemic. That was the only
pandemic.
pandemic we had.
Ah,
Nothing
bro,
else.
you guys had a lot, bro. You guys,
Nah.
bruh.
Okay, obviously teenage pregnancy,
bruh,
but
teenage
you guys also had
pregnancies.
teenage pregnancy as well.
Not as much.
What you mean not as much?
Not as much, bro. Hey, in the hood, yeah, you get robbed. What's your craziest robbed story? Did you ever get robbed? Or have you ever been robbed?
Bro, like I'm not gonna lie, I was not gangster, but I was always affiliated with like
Gangsters.
bad boys. So
fair
rarely,
enough. Same,
rarely,
same.
but I do have one incident. Bro.
Yeah,
I do
that's
have one
that's what I want. Don't
I
lie
want.
to me.
No, no,
Don't
no.
lie. I
want
want that
incident.
one. Give me that one.
So I think I'm in grade 7
yeah,
or grade 8. I remember grade better than age. nothing.
yeah,
So
yeah. Same,
uh,
yeah, same.
So grade 7, grade 8. I'm walking with my nephew, right? We were walking in the bush. Obviously, guys, walking the bush in Namibia
It's normal.
It's normal.
It's a normal one. It's a
Yeah,
normal
it's
one.
during the day as well, so it's supposed to be safe.
Yeah,
It's expected to be safe.
yeah,
You know. So and also I'm just in grade 7 or 8. I don't have shit on me that's like valuable.
yeah.
Aside from my life, obviously. So we were walking down, right? We were walking, and then these two guys come. They say, "Hey, trek your broek op."
Yeah, yeah,
Ik trek, ang gaat aan.
yeah.
I look at this guy, and this guy has this big scar here. So I'm like,
yeah.
I think it's that time, yep.
Yeah, pull it out. Yeah, fuck.
So I'm wait. Before I pulled it up, I'm looking at my nephew, right? He's like buff, you know. At
Well,
the
he's
time
a
he was
big guy,
buff.
yeah.
Yeah, so, but he's short as well.
Yeah.
But those guys were basically his height. So
Oh.
I looked at him first, So
then you-
he pulls up. And then I think that's as
You gotta
clo-
pull up as well.
That's
Yeah.
as close as I got to it. The second time they got me, I was with my other nephew.
Yeah.
This one was full of shit.
Oh.
But these guys came with knives.
Hey.
Now, the thing is, we are walking. Again, I'm young. So I don't have nothing valuable. So
Yeah.
aside from my life, I was not really scared for much. You
yeah,
get it?
yeah.
So we're walking and these guys come to us and like, hey, what did Jelle? So, I said, next, bro. Away. No, come Jelle, this come Jelle. After. No, my nephew says, yeah, so move, bro. So I'm in his sketty. Understand you? No, I'm sleeping. These guys got knives. He says, ik was niet dronk voor een lang tijd, bro.
Yes,
Moet
yes.
die kak zoekie. Bro,
Dog. And you
I'm
know
not-
what, man?
these guys to this
Most of
ground.
those guys are fucking bitches, bro. Like
They
those,
are.
the guys
They
that are
are.
doing that, man.
They are.
Bro.
They
Like
are.
if you only
This guy-
knew,
this guy
if
stood
you
his
only
ground.
knew, bro. Like
Yeah.
how much of pussies
Bro,
these guys
this
were.
guy, my nephew stood his ground.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was like, I don't know, I was like,
You're freaking
I was
out 'cause this
astonished.
guy's
I was
telling you stories about
whoa.
prison.
And I'm like, but then my nephew's like, the fact his bravery though. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're brave, but bro, it's not time
Yeah.
to be brave. Let's run if
Let's
we're gonna
run.
run,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Yeah.
This guy he stands his ground.
Yeah.
Up until it's time for us to leave the bush and then to walk off somewhere else. We walked off peacefully and these guys went. They didn't take shit from us. I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
wait, what was all that about?
Like real G's don't do that shit.
Yeah,
man.
no,
Nah,
not
I'm gonna
anymore,
lie
man.
to
Not
you,
anymore.
Not anymore, at least.
Yeah.
So like for me, bruh, I think my craziest one. I also don't really have like crazy,
Well, you stay in Wambo
crazy.
Lokasi,
Yeah,
bro.
because I think
You must have
you
witnessed one.
you're always affiliated with these homeboys. You know,
You
like
have
the
to.
guys you grow up with.
Yeah.
I remember even one of the bras came to Katutura. I patched him up, and he never forgot. Ever since then, so I was always like, nah, I'm affiliated, you know.
Oh, you
But-
feel like it.
yeah.
So you
but
owe me.
I think no, not that, but it's just
Yeah.
like I felt like I was protected because
Fair enough, yeah.
But there was one guy, bruh, the guy just approached us. We were going to soccer practice that day.
Yeah.
I had my Oros bottle, and the guy just randomly approached me, and
You?
he
How
had
many
the
were you
bottle.
guys?
We were two.
And he approached you.
Yeah, he
Why
approached
you?
me because I had the Oros bottle, man.
Oh, you wanted your Oros.
Yeah, so
What is
he just-
Oros?
It's like juice.
Juice. I mean, maybe some guys that don't know what it is.
Yeah,
basically.
it's like just juice.
It's not juice.
So
It's not just any juice, guys.
Yeah, it's like
It's
that's
diluted juice.
Yeah, that juice that you sip.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
bro, the guy just approached me, and then he took my bottle, and then he took his bottle, he drew, and then he half-halved, and
That
then he
means he
gave me,
half-halved.
hey, bro, he gave me,
That
and
means he
then
half-halved,
he
bro.
walked on, bro. I was like, that's fucking
That's
weird,
nice.
bro.
That's nice, bro. That guy's nice. Wait, it reminds me of this
That's
time, right?
fucking
So
weird,
you know Antonio, right?
Yeah.
So it reminds me of this time, right? He comes, he says, oh, he takes my phone. He's like, oh, I'm just going up here.
Yeah.
I'm escorting this girl. Let me take your phone.
Yeah.
I'll put in my SIM card.
Okay.
He puts it in his SIM card. He
back.
escorts this lady. He
Yeah.
goes. So he ends up in Freedom Land, right?
Wait, how did we get there?
No, I don't know how, I don't know where, but nonetheless, he ends up there. I think he's alone at this time.
Yeah.
These guys are seated outside like we are, you know, just chilling
Yeah, just
outside
chilling,
their
yeah.
house, right? And then he walks past, and then they go. I said, "Can you call Miss Cormac?"
No, you can't.
The guys,
No, you
the
cannot.
guys are 4 or 5. They're grown, and you're like this small boy that has a phone.
Yeah.
Obviously, you
Yeah.
can.
By default.
So obviously, he gives the phone.
Yeah.
The guy goes, "Yes, Samuel phone.
Samuel
It's a,
phone.
it's a, it's a, it's a
And that-
music,
it's your
Nokia,
phone?
yeah, Nokia Music Express, right?
Damn.
He presses on the side. It plays this song. Apparently, the guy starts dancing. He dances, and then he goes, it's a lekker song, yeah." He opens the phone. You know, you have to open the phone, take out the battery,
Take out the battery, take
take
out
out
the
the SIM
SIM.
card. He gives Antonio
bro.
the SIM card. So here you go, bro.
man.
It reminds me of that. So that guy, instead of taking your whole juice, he shared it.
He
with
shared
you.
it with me,
Bro,
yeah.
exactly. You see, that's
But
humanity.
I knew that guy.
That's
I knew,
humanity, bro.
I knew we used to play soccer together,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Why
humanity, bro.
I was just shocked, man.
That
But-
he did that to you.
Yeah, bro.
That's
like,
being
'cause, like,
humane.
bro, like,
That's humanity right there, bro. Big up.
fuck. Bro, who was your celebrity crush growing up, man?
Let me think about it. What, a Namibian?
Nah, man, just in general. Like, it could be a Namibian, it could be like South African, international.
Celebrity crush growing up. Who was yours?
Oh, man, Angelina Jolie, man.
Brother, yeah.
No, doc, nah. Something's wrong with you, bro. Like, what?
Wait, no,
Bro,
no,
Angelina Jolie was
Who
fire,
would
bro.
mine be, bro? Who would mine be?
The Terminator, probably.
Nah, fuck off. Nah, I'm thinking. No,
Rambo.
not really. There were some ladies,
you
but
didn't watch movies growing up.
not movies, bro. Not movies. It was more of the celebrities. I mean the musicians. Maybe in Namibia growing up. Nah.
Okay,
No one,
okay,
man. No one.
okay.
Not growing up. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, why are you thinking of that, man? Like,
Nah, there's no one.
what are you thinking of that? I want.